Hey, it's Grant here. Thanks for checking out this video on what's going on in the real estate market. Unfortunately, the real estate market is frozen right now. The sad truth is the Fed cannot defrost this market without help from the government. Now, why is the Fed incapable of defrosting this market? Well, the Fed's boxed in. They can't lower rates because that's going to cause inflation. And they can't increase rates because that's going to cause banks to default and the stock market to crash. So they are stuck. The only way we get bailed out of this frozen market, the only way it defrosts, if the government gets involved and reduces the amount of money that they're borrowing and spending. So we're in this market, whether you like it or not, for the duration of 2025. Now, right now, here in Orange County, California anyway, prices are at all-time highs. And that is because owners are deciding not to sell their house. I don't know if you've heard of the lock-in effect, but that's really taking a toll on the market. Over the last 4 or 5 years, since mid-2021, interest rates were at all-time lows, lowest in history. And a lot of people locked in low fixed rate mortgages. A lot of people got below 3%. But let me give you an idea of percentages here. So 34.6% of the owners out there have a rate between 3 and 4%. 21.6% of the owners out there pay below 3%. And 18.4% have a rate between 4 and 5%. Now, if you add all those together, that's 74.6% of the entire market have a rate under 5%. All those people, 3/4 of the market, are not going to be refinancing or selling anytime in the near future. Because if they do sell, they lose that rate and they have to go out into the market. And unless they're able to capture a large part of their equity, but they have to go into the market and they have to get another mortgage at these high rates that we have now. You know, we're talking high 6s, if you're lucky, probably in the 7s. So the market's very difficult right now for sellers because there's not as many qualified buyers out there with the rates as high as they are. Because the higher rates are, the less you can afford. So all these owners also, don't forget, they purchased like 4 or 5 years ago, maybe longer, and the original purchase price was about half of what the prices are now, and prices continue to go up. So I don't recommend, if you need the security of owning a home, I don't recommend waiting because prices are continuing to go up because of the lack of supply. So there is a tremendous amount of buyers on the sidelines thinking prices are going to come down. It's not happening in 2025, unfortunately. In the long run, eventually, I think what's going to happen is not prices coming down, but incomes going up. Incomes are going to catch up to where the prices are. It's already happening. People are making more money all the time. The people who are selling in this market are primarily people with major life events. People that have to move out of state, move for work, there's a death in the family, something major happens in their life, and they have to sell. They don't want to sell, but they have to sell. Usually, you know, what I've been seeing is a lot of deaths in the elderly population out there and the kids getting in the house and selling and putting it on the market. That's happening a lot. So that's why the market is frozen. I don't think anything's going to happen until a light at the end of the tunnel, if you will. So Doge is coming into the government, and they're about government efficiency. So hopefully they're going to be able to do what they promised and lower the amount that government's wasting, eliminate or at least reduce inflation so the Fed doesn't have to do all the heavy lifting itself. Then it will have some help from government, and rates will come down because inflation won't be the fear any longer. Right now, there's just too much government spending going on, increasing inflation pressure and reducing the effectiveness of what the Fed can do. So you're not going to get all the information you need from this one video. And we did one on the market in a community called Palmia. And you could click right here, right over here, and get more information on what's going on in Palmia in South Orange County. And make sure you subscribe to our channel for our latest updates so you know what's going on in the real estate market, especially if you're thinking of selling or buying anywhere in Orange County. I'm Grant Loel, checking out. Thanks a lot for watching this video. See you on the next one.